Hello, everybody. I hope the hell y'all can hear me because I'm having troubles now, so I don't know how long this will last. But we got Shannon Lee from Ruthless, Customs, and Chris Challice, I guess I got his name right. Hell, I don't know. He's building a cool van, Dodge van called a Demon. So we're going to, first off, I want to talk to Shannon right quick. So I can get her on here without. Hey, girl, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty decent.
Please tell me. Please tell me you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Because God, I'm about to pull my hair out. Because I ain't got much. I mean, you know. How you doing?
Doing pretty good
I
this
know we're
evening.
on a little bit of a delay. Okay. Well, let me ask you something. How you get into this?
Well, I've been drawing since I was a little girl, and used to work on demolition derby cars with my stepdad. So cars have always kind of been in my life. I did a couple of paintings when I was nine through 14, demolition derby cars and stuff, and then I went to art school and couldn't find a job anything in art. Not big on computer design and stuff, so I ended up going back to Wyotech for here going I did collision refinishing, upholstery work, and when I got out of there I just got into the automotive industry about 20 years, doing everything from details, collision work, paint work. It kind of picked up an airbrush in 2003 and self-taught and started going and seeing what I can do with
Uh, I know we're having some audio difficulties. It's kind of coming in and out. I'm sorry, you guys. But, well, how did you get into business?
it. I got tired of working for people. Started doing a bunch
I'm like that now.
I started a bunch of freelance, and you get to feeling caged in at a regular job, and you can only do so much when you're doing an ordinary job. But when you do off, you get a little bit more freedom.
Oh, yeah, I know the feeling. Oh, good God, I know the feeling. But you sent me a few pictures to show the folks what I used to do. And I bet you this is going to suck. Oh, man, our audio is bad. I don't know what to do. Where the hell are they?
Yeah,
Oh, there they are. Do what?
it's really clear, and then it comes out.
Yeah, that's the way yours is going. Sorry, folks, but I tried to fix it. But you have one on here I love, and I'll get to that. Let's see which one is this. Come on. Now, Bob did a lot of horses, and you hated horses. Can you hear me?
No, I'm sorry. What did
Probably
you
not. Oh, Bob said you do a lot of horses for people. That's what they want, and
say?
you hate it. You hate doing horses.
Yeah, horses was the first thing I ever drew when I was a little girl. I was born and raised around.
Oh, makes sense. Come on. What is that? Good. Oh well, let's just keep going. Sorry, folks. Ah, jeez. Now tell me about that one. What is that?
I support military and Back the Blue, Fire EMT, and I was approached to do a design. I have much better pictures of the from the distance. It looks like silhouette on the one. That was kind of a tribute on a Dodge Challenger for the police and the fire, and there's a lot of sacrifice in that. We do a lot of outreach support for our military women.
Oh, You know, uh, you know Brian Doss.
Yeah, he's a buddy of mine.
As far as I know, she's pretty cool. Yeah. Um, yeah, I like that. That's cool. I'm gonna get a bike you did. I love it. That's under a hood too, right?
Yeah, that's a hoodliner. He's got a old Mustang, and his name is Cowboy, so I had to get him a bronc. You know,
Hmm. Somebody's a bingo fan.
yeah, that was one of the first big projects I did. Collaborated with a guy that I worked with. He was a and he had that bike, and he said I needed to get artwork out there. So we collaborated on that, and all the stencils and everything are per how the NFL and the Bengals logo looked, and then I did the tiger on the back fender that he custom made.
All right. Now, what is that?
It's an American flag stretched over hood line. So that another military tribute. The gentleman that had that car was Navy, and so he wanted the American under there. There's also an embossed Mustang in the center of that, and he wanted it to look chrome.
That right there,
Yes, sir.
sir. I work for a living. Something more than I should.
Yeah, and that's on a
Corvette.
Corvette. He wanted there's blue flames that come up the underside of that hood. I read the stingray symbol underneath and the Corvette symbol logo. And on his valve covers and engine covers, I did True Fire blue flames.
That is cool.
I do a lot of engine covers. Valve.
I see that.
Some of them one off, single color. Some of them have designs like the American flag and stuff. And then
Nice.
yeah.
True. That hard to do. I've never
It's
done this.
well, I'll be honest with you, fire has no shape. So you're pretty free to do whatever you want when it comes to fire. A lot of people get intimidated by using the stencils, but you really can't mess it up.
I bet I can. That is really neat. Now this one is what I was talking about. Love.
This is
This
a
this
trip.
is this is it.
He served combat. I'm married to a combat Marine veteran myself, and like I said, I do a lot of stuff for veterans. Um, and this was one that I felt was deserved. He he's always doing a lot of outreach in this community. He has taught the kids at the local school the meaning of raising and lowering the flag. Um, he just is he's a great person. He cares for veterans. He does a lot for giving back. So this was my way to give back to him.
That is cool. I love the red, white, and blue stuff you do too. But I love that. It's just awesome. I, s- I got I got a I mean I served country too, and I got a soft spot for soldiers. So
Well, thank
you're
you for
doing
your service.
good. Thank you, dear. That is just too cool. I lo- oh, that's cool. Wow, that's on the same bike, right?
Yes, that's a front fender.
Wow.
I seem to be friends with a lot of patriots.
Well, that's good.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a Mustang. Gotta be.
Yes.
I thought so.
The main engine cover, but I did it a little different. Instead of making the flag go across, I started with the blue on
Yeah.
top and covers with the red and white.
Now, how hard is it to do those? I mean,
It's a lot of prep
well,
work.
some of them are plastic and some of them are like cast. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
the plastic ones, they're textured. You got to prep them really good. They're engine parts, so cleanliness is your best thing. So you hope to God you get one that somebody didn't armor all to death and scrub it down real
Yeah.
good. I mean that's the key, and you can pretty much tell when you grab one or you look at one if it's been armor all or not. I don't even bring it right into the shop. I take it out to a different place and I scrub it before I even bring it into the shop because I have any of the contaminants inside. So um, a lot of that's just prep work. Prep work is your biggest.
Oh, that's cool.
This is
What is
theme
this
work.
on?
This is for a 2010 Camaro. The Grim Reaper with the crow above him on the sickle or scythe or whatever you call it. He is on the top
Yeah.
of the truck, and the mat is the skulls, the crow on the skulls. Now the nitrous bottle is the one to the, I guess maybe your left, it's my right. Um, but that's all for the same car for a 2010 Camaro.
Oh, cool.
And so is this. This all goes with that piece. That goes over the radiator. Kind of, it's a kind of a beauty cover.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's neat. Better. Well, not really. Wow. That's pretty cool. Big old freak myself. Younger days.
This Mustang here, the flamed horse that's under the hood, the engine covers that you saw previously for the red fire, they go with this car. I just recently did those.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Over there. Dude. Got some comments here. You know him?
Yes, that's
That's your brother.
my brother's another mother.
It's one of them. Okay. I got you. That's, of course, we got Bob. I'm glad you turned me on to you, man. I brushed my second today. I'll show you some of my stuff here. Uh, my sister- what does that mean?
Absolute fire.
Oh, okay. Where was Bob's van? Where did you get the
Yes.
idea?
Um, I I don't tell too many people, but I have a freelance side that I do as a hobby, I guess you could say, where I've written a fictional story, and so I kind of had an idea of the storyline around the van. The other side of the van will have
Uh-huh.
kind of a beginning story to it, but this is kind of the side where the story ends. The wizard is kind of an evil wizard. Just kind of went with the fantasy imagination that I have.
I got it. And all this was,
Freehand.
well, not you sketch these out yourself.
Yeah, they're just different. Sometimes I pull ideas from other places and just kind of incorporate it.
Oh, and that's a cool
This
wizard.
this he's drawn from about different pictures pulled into one. Just I had an idea how I wanted him to look.
That is neat. Okay, well, I'm gonna show off some of my stuff. Okay, if you don't mind.
Absolutely, I love it.
I used to have an airbrush shop down there in Fayetteville. Fort Bragg and all that.
Okay.
I used to do a lot of stuff for Army guys. And this is one I did a guy in helicopters. The visor shield that goes on top of the helmet.
Okay.
Myself. That's why you got the thing from the inside.
That's cool.
It's
That
their
is,
body.
yeah.
I got this at the dragway in Clinton.
Like,
Done a few tailgates. T-shirts. The band I was doing.
nice.
Pinstriping.
I
Got
don't
a
have
40 in it, believe it or not. You don't have that steady hand, neither do I, so I don't feel bad.
too many damaged nerves.
Still do it. I got you. That's a good for a guy. Believe it or not, I lived in Broadway. This is my refrigerator.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, everybody thought I was crazy as hell. I think, right? And I didn't
That's
have
awesome.
nothing to do. But in my refrigerator. Most of what I did was sign stuff like that, lettering.
Oh,
You see it?
heck yeah. That's
No,
you cut out on me. What did you say?
I said that was my about I don't know 7 years ago. I was doing a little bit on the side,
Nice.
but that's it. That's all mine. Well, I'm glad I welcome to you. Okay. What?
I'm
Sure. Put fire. What the heck? Pick the lady you should put fire. What that mean? You know?
I think
I
he's
bet
talking
you do.
about
I
the fire.
said, oh, okay. Bob likes my fridge. uh, but girl, I'm glad today. I don't know how good this thing out, but it is what it is. I think I lost Chris because he's
I
fucking
appreciate
nowhere. Y'all half of that. uh, hope you be getting some phone calls and get you some more work out of this. I hope.
Oh, that'd be pretty
Hell
cool.
of an artist. You,
Thank you very
you are one of an artist, and I'm impressed. I really am. And write my name somewhere on Bob's van.
I will right on the driver's door.
Right on the driver's door, yeah. Bob will crap all over himself. Uh, oh, what the? Oh, anything? Have you looked on Bob's paint by
Yes.
any chance?
I've
Yeah.
already
You see what it said here?
there will be some women on his van.
He said, "I like X laugh out loud." Yeah, we know, Bob. We know. He put some on there today.
You can't put a chick
Oh,
on there.
what?
I said you can't have
But
a without a chick on there.
oh, yeah. So she ain't got to be pretty or nothing. Just got, you know, that's all you do. All right, girl. You want to hang around and actually be in here? I really do. I don't know how good the audio is going to be. Oh, there he is. There's Chris. But I'm going to put Chris on this, and I do. I appreciate you being on here.
I really
And,
am
keep
here.
me
Thank
informed with Bob's. Okay. But keep me informed with Bob's project. Okay?
I will
Let me
do,
know how
sir.
it's
Thank you.
doing. All right, bud. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, can you hear me, bud?
Dink, yes, I can. I can hear you.
Do I look right? Am I handsome? Am I gorgeous? What am
I don't
I? There you
know.
Bob off here. But how's the project going today, man? What you doing today?
Today's going good.
Yeah.
Actually, I ended up putting me and a friend of mine, Bruce, ended up putting a floor in the van last night, and then today I came back in and I need to get the bed frame built so I can build the wall so I can shim the roof to the front of the console. So today was the bed day.
Cool.
Yeah.
How much of it you got done? You got the bed built yet?
The frame's all built. Frame's all built and built around the sub. I got two 10-inch sub speakers with 2 amps backing underneath the bed. So I'm a fairly tall guy. So I wanted to sink it down enough where I can sit and still I don't have to be in the bed like.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling on that.
So
where'd you find this van?
a friend of mine got in contact with me. I said I was looking for a van. We were down at Pomona, California at the NHRA finals. I told him I was looking for a van. And his brother actually found it up south of Edmonton, Alberta. It was sitting by a Quonset. Wow. And I said, that's the one. There was no rust on this van, which was just amazing for a 1989 Dodge van in Canada.
Yeah, especially in Canada.
Yes. Like,
you can look salt up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of salt going on and a lot of winter driving and stuff. And I'm sure this van was used and abused. It didn't have many dents in the floor, didn't have many dents in the wheel wells, but it did have dents everywhere else. But
oh man,
my body guy Jeff decided, what, let's get this thing sandblasted. Let's see what we're starting from. So we took everything right back down to bare metal, stripped everything out of this van.
You tore everything out.
Everything.
Good gracious.
There's another shot there. So that one there, what we ended up doing, because this was a 2-headlight van, we ended up making a 4-headlight van, sunk in the headlights and the signal lights, and made a custom tube grill for the front.
Yeah, I think that's. I don't know if this is it or not. Right.
More work.
But you pulled the windshield and everything out of it, didn't you?
Everything. Actually, just had a Dominion glass. Buddy of mine, Craig, came out just the other day and put the new windshield in because the sun visor was painted. It was done. All those, those door arms that go into the pillars there, all those little Donikers that slide, they always make bends in the door frame. So we decided, instead of trying to fix it, let's just weld in new plates and start from scratch. I'm going to use leather straps in the end.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah.
That really worked, yeah. I don't know what those were because I couldn't figure out what it was.
It's... Sorry?
Did you put disc brakes on this?
There's front brakes and rear drums.
Oh, okay.
Didn't go... The rear end that's in this van is actually from a 1968 Charger. So it's an 8.3 rear end with 323 clear grip rear end in it, 727 transmission. We put the 340 in it from a 72 Demon. Van originally was a V6 on propane.
On propane?
On propane, yes.
Sound like my brother got a hold to it. He made a lot on propane.
Really?
It's really hell. He took a propane grill and converted it to charcoal. I
Wow.
don't.
Wow.
He's just like that. Of course, he made a refrigerator into a bitty hatcher. Chicken bitties kind of thing. He
Okay.
hatched bitties in a refrigerator. I mean, he's got an Einstein mind that just
He's ingenuitive, right? He's got a creative mind, that's for sure.
he built some crazy stuff.
Wow. That was the day I was headed to the paint shop. And yeah,
But you're glad it's, huh?
that was day one. That was day one after
Oh,
seeing it in the field. And then when we got it, day one, everything ripped out.
I'd be scared to do that. To tell you the truth.
I'm I'm more scared putting it back together because it's pretty much streamlined, right? There's not a lot of the original stuff going back in. There's a little bit of original wiring going back in from Sabre Auto in Calgary. They're guys really helping us out a lot with the wiring. A couple other buddies. I can't thank enough of my buddies. It's always your buddies that want to come over and give you a hand. And we got neighbor down the road. He's got a '73 Challenger. Tom. He's always helped out with everything. You need a saw. You need this. You need that. He's got it.
Well, that's kind of buddies you need right there.
Absolutely.
But you primed him. You primed and painted the whole inside too, didn't you?
The whole inside's been primed with epoxy, and the outside was actually primed 3 times by the time we were done the body work. That was before the teardrops.
Yeah, I can see it drawn on the side there. Where'd you find those at? Those are,
Teardrops actually, they'd never been installed before. They were new old stock. A guy in Edmonton, I think I found them on Kijiji or something like that, or like a online sales thing. They weren't cheap, but they weren't used.
I mean, I've seen some of them for 2 of them.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They're not cheap.
You going with the side pipe now?
Yep. Going with the side pipes. Pretty much everything on this van has been black powder coated. Anything chrome was black powder coated. But anything round on the van, anything that's round is chrome. If that makes any sense. But it's just kind of worked out that way. Side pipes are round, so they're chrome. We've had some issues with rim, but they're going to be chrome. And of course the wheels round, but they got circles, so on and so forth. But all the handles, all the bumpers, everything else was black powder coated. The whole front suspension black powder coated. Yeah, that was a fun day of spraying. We sprayed Endura, which is a plural component industrial coating for all the inside door jambs.
Really?
I've learned a lot.
It'll
Hold up really well. Yeah. Oh yeah. They do oil rigs with that kind of stuff, right?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can't be cheap.
Yeah. And it ain't cheap. No.
You do the doors, the inside doors, same way, or
Inside doors, yeah. Inside doors all done in the Endura. Now
you did spend some money.
same thing with the dash. Now the dash went from this really red to we changed it out to a little bit of a deeper burgundy because the inside of the van is going to be all done in this burgundy tie-dye type look. The captain chairs are, but in the end, when we finished the dash ended up being burgundy, and then we put 3 coats of Kappa Clear, which is a flattening agent, and it makes it more satin. Front disc brakes were powder coated red. Rear drums were powder coated red. And that's the only red we did. The mirrors I got out of Florida, from the old street van mirrors.
Right.
I had actually had to buy a donor van. I bought a donor van out of Banff from a guy that I wanted the doors. It was a 93 because it had power windows, power brakes. Those are the rims. Unfortunately, we're not going with. That's a long story. They wouldn't work for my application. So they ended up being black powder coated, but I can't go with those rims. The offset and the back spacing, the wheel lugs, everything just wasn't jiving. We were trying to almost force it to happen, and so I kind of ditched the whole turbine thing. Unfortunately, I like them, but
So what you gonna do with?
I'm going with an American Racing Baja, and just found out today because the rear end is out of a car. It's got a 5 on 4.5 bolt pattern. The front end is originally from the van, which is a 5 on 5.5 bolt pattern. So you can't. It's hard to find a manufacturer that will manufacture a 5 on 4.5 and a 5 on 5.5 in the same rim. Didn't think about that when I was doing the rear end. Lesson learned, right?
4 different, without 4 different, of one size and 2 of another size. If you got that. So the hell, them black wheels look good against the red.
I know. I know. And it was painful to find out.
Because you took the rear end from a car. Yeah.
Yeah, from a 68 Charger. And then
Well, yeah.
we had to redo the whole, kind of, I guess you would call that almost like a K-frame. Had to weld in all new motor mounts for the 340.
And you did do a lot of work. Hey, wait a minute here.
Lots and lots. Well, it's been pretty steady
for you there.
You as well, Shannon. Awesome.
I know hell y'all was doing the show before we even got started. I mean, damn.
Crazy,
I'm gonna use up all the good stuff, before I even get to it. Yeah, she. I had a ball with her. She was sweet.
She's very talented.
Very, and it blew my mind. I saw Bob's van, and the guy that's doing yours. Now he's right damn talented too.
Wow.
You didn't have to change out the hole or nothing, did you?
No, the hole was good. We just had to drop the K-frame out just to weld in the motor mounts, and that's the 340 I got out of a 72 Dart Demon. And then, of course, the whole Demon thing came because of the motor.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything in particular. I'm not into anything like that. It was just the Demon, right? That's over at. We got a great little town here. I live in a town of about 2,500 people, and the painter here is just phenomenal with painting and airbrushing. Chris from Body Works. He did a base coat, clear coat, finished the roof first, obviously, and then we masked that off, and then he just went in and started doing his thing, and took 2 weeks of airbrushing, and then we put 4 coats of clear on the whole van. Once we're done the van, that was his concept. When I went to him, I said, I got this Demon I want to do, and he drew this out on a piece of paper in one afternoon and said something like this, and I'm like, that'd be awesome. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I didn't think it was going to take 2 weeks to do, and I didn't realize the depth of work that he was going to do to it. Which, wow,
that stuff takes a while. Some cases.
That's a little paint can, right? Only that big.
Yeah, that's all. Sprays a little thing about yay big around,
That's right. Yes. Because I was amazed, just after him doing the white outline, I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. It's almost done. And then no. And it went.
Yeah, not to mention you got 2 sides.
Right. We got both sides to do, and
that is cool.
That was picking it up
today.
It's
on the way back from the paint shop.
Absolutely, yeah.
That is bad.
Stop.
I mean, you just don't see nothing like that anywhere. I mean, that's just awesome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Dink. It's that was Chris. That was all Chris from Bodyworks' idea. He really went with it, man, and totally blew me away. Totally floored me. And when
I was right impressed with it when I first saw it. I mean, it's wild.
Yeah. even the flames that I was talking, with Shannon early about putting all the candy in it. When natural light hits you can see how much clear is in that because it's hard to see the paint job through clear.
Yeah.
But when light hits the flames, there's so much candy in behind it, it almost comes alive. It's really bizarre.
Yeah, it pops.
Really does.
Here's where you start working on the interior. I'm guessing the
Yeah.
overhead console.
I'm an old school guy, so I collect a lot of vintage sound equipment, Sansui stuff, and cassette, reel-to-reel, 8-track albums, that kind of stuff, analog stuff. And I wanted specifically to have an 8-track player, but a really good 8-track player with a really good sound system. And then, so the front half, I guess I got to kind of go back here. The front half up in the console is 2 6-inch speakers, and then I'll have 2 6x9s in the doors. Now I'll be running off a 1993 Dodge AM/FM cassette player with a built-in EQ, but the back stereo will be that 1968 Pioneer 8-track player in the console, in the overhead console, running to the back through a 500-watt amp into 2 subs. Then that runs into another 540-watt amp into Clarion speakers in the wall of the bed. All through 8-track though, no CD, no Bluetooth, all old school, because I can record at home onto 8-track and then bring my 8-tracks into the van.
There you go.
Right.
I used to love the old 8-tracks, man.
Man, you can't beat the sound.
Yeah, no. One thing about it though, when it does skip and it sucks all your tape up into it, you know, got to do some surgery to get all that.
Right.
Most time I just yank it, throw it out the window. Ain't like a cassette, where you can stick a pencil in it. You can't do that with those. Oh.
8-track right here, we got 8-tracks in the shop, and it's just amazing how many people are selling their 8-tracks.
Yeah, you can find them. You can find them in thrift stores and yard sales. Now,
You got.
What are you going? Huh? What was that?
Sorry, Dank.
Where'd you go?
There I am. I had to shut.
What are you going to do on it? Okay, they making too much noise. What are you doing on the inside of it? You got any ideas? I mean,
yes.
What kind of theme is that going to have?
So basically, it's all a red and white kind of burgundy tie-dye. See that material there? So the whole roof, door panels, walls will all be done in that tie-dye material. And the floor between the captain chairs and the bed is a really, really cool soft red shag. So inside is basically black and red.
Okay.
And the cool thing is, I'm not sure a lot of people know about this, but there's an interior guy here in a small town. His name's Grant Cannon, and he does a lot of hot rod stuff. So what he does is he does all this stuff on Coroplast, and you spray glue your fabric onto Coroplast. Just plastic, thin but hard, never rot on you, never get moisture in it, and then you put Velcro on the back and Velcro your door panels on, Velcro your walls on. So if you ever need access, pull it off, you can access it. It's a pretty cool.
I'll be damned. I love that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So not minimal screws, minimal all that kind of stuff. As long as you got the proper strapping in place, you can run Velcro everywhere and just Velcro it on. Yeah,
and that's just that, and that's just that foam core board that it's on, right?
It's plastic. It's I'm not sure if they have it down in North Carolina. When you see if somebody's doing renovations to a house, they have a sign on the front lawn, and they got their name, Dink's Handyman Work kind of thing, and it's on the front lawn. It's just it's a corrugated plastic.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Lightweight. Yeah. It's great for interiors for sure.
Something new every damn day. I tell you what.
I hear you there for sure.
Let's see. You got my chain steering wheel there, I see.
Got to go with the
You gonna
chain.
leave it on there?
I'm sorry?
You gonna leave that on there? You gonna leave it on there, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Got to.
Got
Can't have
to.
a demon van without no chain steering wheel. Shit, no.
No, and I'm not insulating it for winter or cold weather purposes. I've only insulated it for sound.
Yeah, that's that sound barrier stuff.
Absolutely, it's just 1 inch rigid foam, and then we did like a Duramat, the butyl one side, chrome on the other side, butyl mat for all the panels and everything, just for sound deadening,
Uh-huh.
and then
Cool.
1 inch up. Yeah.
We got some comments here. Somebody knows you.
Oh.
Well, it's Bob. He wants me. You're welcome, Bob. Badass fan, Chris. Love it.
Thank you.
You got some fans out there, man. Ricky Taylor.
Oh, my
Hey,
buddy.
Rick. I went to school with him.
Right on.
Let's see. Who else out here? I ain't even gonna attempt that name. You know who that is?
Oh, that's
Cool Band
Sasha.
Brother Ware.
Where'd the drum kit go, though?
Is
The
it?
drum kit's in the back, bro. That's buddy.
Oh, that's right. You play drums. Huh?
That's right. Yes.
Oh, God. Oh, Alan.
Oh, core plastic.
It's called Corplastic.
Core plastic.
Core
It's Coro. Almost.
Corope.
Coro. CRO plast. And it comes in 4x8 sheets, just like plywood, 4 feet by 8 foot sheets.
Really?
It's cheap. I mean, it's $20 here in Canada. It's $20 a sheet. So down there, it's like $5 a sheet, right?
Oh, yeah. More than likely. Look into that. I mean, that's an interesting idea. I like that. Let's see where I'm at. Bob, mine is chrome chained with naked trucker ladies.
Oh, giddy up.
Well, that ain't no surprise. Check out his damn Facebook page. Jesus Christ. He loves women. I got much. I got one more here. Alan's fan. Very cool fan.
Awesome.
I got some fans out here, but what we're going to do today, if you don't mind, send me some more pictures of what you got going on, like the interior and stuff.
Absolutely.
And,
I'll keep you updated as we go along. The hardest thing up here is shipping. It just takes weeks. You figure out you need this part, and it's like, oh shoot, we got to order it. And there's been a lot of delays with COVID and so on and so forth. So it's taken a while to get a lot of stuff. Just today, it took a month from Steel Rubber Products. They've been great. Don't get me wrong, they've been great, but it's shipping, and it's not their fault. But it took almost 5 weeks just to get my front window felts and belt line. So at least I can move forward and get my rest of my power windows in.
right.
Waiting for shock mounts. I need to weld on 2 shock mounts, literally $30 parts. Been waiting for those for about 3 weeks, just so we can get the rear end, get the shocks mounted, get the tires on, get it back on the ground so we can set the pinion level or the pinion angle and get it tack welded in, take it back out, weld it up, paint it, put it back in. Just what it's.
Yeah.
Get the hamster on the wheel, and it just doesn't ever stop. But I'll definitely keep you updated.
All right. Appreciate it.
I appreciate
it. For $14 a sheet.
Wow. See, that's cheap.
That's cheap. That is really cheap.
For anybody doing anything door panel wise or trunk line or any kind of.
Later, Rick.
Right? Cheap.
Yeah. And it's lightweight.
And it's light, and it's waterproof, right? It never rot.
Well, that's true. I thought about going with paneling in mine.
Right?
Regular paneling, but I got leaks everywhere, So that won't be a good idea. So, hell, that might be a better idea.
Yeah.
Very cool. I learn something new every day.
Awesome. That's awesome.
But I appreciate you being on here. I really do. Like I said, keep me informed on what you got going on. Cause
I absolutely. I absolutely
'Cause,
will. Give me another month. I'd like to have it, you know, basically by the end of May on the road. So over this next couple of weeks, it's the wiring, uh, rear end, and then just finishing up the interior, and then get the motor, drive shafts on. So another month and a half, things should be looking pretty good, Dink.
oh, cool. All right.
Okay.
So what's your end date on this? You got an idea about when you're gonna get through with it, or
I'd like to be done at the end of May. Yeah.
this coming May?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Two
Oh,
more
okay.
months. 2 more months should be good.
All
Because I
right.
got everything. Everything's here except for the shock mounts right now. I think it's just the shock mount. You know. Oh, and the drive
Huh?
and the
Say
drive
again?
shaft.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You gotta change that to shit.
Got to get a.
Right, my friend.
I have to
Hmm?
get a whole new one for sure.
Yeah. 'Cause what is it? Too long or too short? Or
It's gonna be. It's gonna be too. It's gonna be the original one because it was a V6 on propane. Rear end was 7 1/4, and I think it was a 704 tranny. So
uh-huh.
904. No, it would have been a 70. It would have been smaller, Tom. That's my buddy Tom in the background. Is just, he helps with everything. And then there's Gus, and then there's Jeff, and then there's everybody wants to come by the shop. Ray, Bruce. Bruce is a huge help. Always have to plug the sponsors almost, right?
I hear you, brother. I hear you. I do appreciate you being on here. I really do. It's a good show if the sound was right, but it was great. It was great.
It was awesome. I really appreciate it, Dink. And glad to have met you. Glad to have friended you on Facebook. And
Mm-hmm.
we'll stay in touch for sure.
And hopefully somebody else will send me some pictures, man. I need more pictures. You know, if you got another guy out there that you know that's working on a project or something, let him know. You know
Absolutely.
that I gotta have something for next week's show.
Okay.
I
Awesome. Cool.
ain't got nothing. All right, my friend. You take it easy, and we'll see you after a while.
Absolutely.
And happy vanning.
Happy
All
Bannon.
right,
Take care. Have a great night, Dink.
all right, bud. See you later.
Okay. Bye bye.
Ooh, I hope this was I think with Shannon. Uh, because she wasn't hooked up to wire, that I was getting all the kickback and stuff. So I can't get rid of it. But hope you enjoyed it. I don't even know how long I've been on here. I don't know if I've been on here. 48 minutes. Okay. But this is all I got. I want to know where my little Patty is. That's my little groupie. She's not on. She's not here tonight. Hey, Alan. Thank you, buddy. I hope it was. I hate to see what the sound was on talking to Shannon. And Shannon is a hell of an artist. I got to give her that, man. She is one hell of an artist. Uh, always a nice show. Thank you both. I try for it to be. Like I said, I got to dig up some more stuff. Like I said, if y'all got a project going on, or you got pictures of it at least, send them to the van show at yahoo.com, and I'll put you on the show, and we'll talk vans. We'll talk, well, like Bob, talk women, uh, and all that good stuff. Uh, talk vanning, talk about poker night. I don't care what we talk about. If you're an airbrush artist out there that want to get on here and show your wares, you can always dig up this, uh, getting painting, whatever. I don't care. Just send me some pictures, write me a note, email it to me, and yeah, we get something. Got. Yes, she is. She is. She's a hell of a. But I think I'm gonna get out of here, and tell I gotta go to work tomorrow. Work, work, work. You know how that goes. But, everybody have a good one. Like I said, send me a picture. Send me what you're working on, or just send me some pictures of your van or a video, either one. I don't care, and we'll make a show out of it. So if where's my stuff? Uh-oh. So let me know, cause I want to do some more of these. I need more people. I need more viewers. You know, I need a hell of a lot more. Give you the truth. So everybody have a good night, and hang on, and okay. So later, I got to happy vanning.